And level. We get double dice.
Yeah, so you can drop a low die to make it a high die.
Which honestly isn't bad given our evens setup.
Right.
Duplicate would get me that free magic spear, but the idea is to get a prepared spell slot for that, right? Eventually.
Yeah. I think that would be the goal. I might consider taking Doppeldice, because like you said, it plays into the evens, and I think if you put a 4, 5, or 6 in it, it would give you an extra die.
This is max 3.
Oh, then never mind. Maybe a Doppeldice Plus would, but who knows if that's even a thing.
If it's even a thing. But this is min 4, and...
Right. So you'd need the high dice to start with.
I think this just has more useful applications right now.
Then the next question is, if you take it, you don't have to replace anything with it. You can always just drop it, but if you did replace anything, what would you replace?
Right. Like Cauldron maybe, because it kind of serves the same purpose.
Yeah, it is sort of a refresh your die into something else, which is what you're doing with Cauldron anyway. Yeah, why not? I mean, now you lose the 1 damage that you get with the Cauldron to begin with.
Yeah, but I'm not really using it. Like, if I have a damaging option...
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, if I lose the damage here, then I just throw the die anyways, and I still get 1 damage.
Right. Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so we're full up. Bandage. Odd. Reusable. Heal 1 health.
But it only heals 1.
Right. Not liking our treasure options here.
Hey, cacti.
What's up, buddy?
He looks nervous.
As he probably should.
So, looks like you could missile in the upgrade. Double your 3 to a 6. And then shoot the upgraded missile.
Aha. And this,
Either... No harm in building a shield. You just leveled, so you might as well...
Yeah, protect my investment a little bit.
Yeah. Because you're about to take 7.
Right. And I'll take 1 from hitting him anytime I do hit him.
Right. Which is good that you're using upgrade magic missile. It's fewer attacks.
Right.
So
let's get a shock going.
You can double the 3 to a 6 to...
Or do I do the shock for 6?
6 and 1 is tempting, because he only has 3 dice. Yeah. He got as good a roll as he could have hoped for.
Yep, oh well.
But that's alright. You got your limit break.
Alright. Do the 8, I guess. I can't do anything else with them at the moment.
Right.
Other than to just take that.
There you go. There's your 6 for the shock. And you could hollow mirrors over the missile, but the fight's so close to over at this point that... Actually, yeah, you do 6 in there. You replace one of your spells with missile.
Yep.
And missile him. Blammo.
That's such a cool mechanic.
That's the thing, which is hard, but it's fun.
Yeah. Alright, well, absolutely gonna eat that. What's in here? Slime ball. Add 2 poison. More evens. Set all dice to...
Whatever you put in... Well, the thing is, like, if you have 2 5s and you put them in there, all your dice become 5.
Right.
Which is nice, but so circumstantial.
Right, and I feel like if you had a better dice pool, that would be useful.
Yeah, if you were... Because you're only rocking 3 dice. If you had, like, 4 or 5, that becomes way more viable.
Or even if I knew that was a thing I was going to want later on. Like, if I wanted to, like... Just chain spam Hall of Mirrors using this.
And honestly... I might just buy the apple.
Yeah, right.
Loot the fruit. All right, we're halfway home. Floor 4.
All right. Well, I think this is the one we go for first.
Yeah, multiple foods and a shop.
Yeah, and I got to fight all of this to level.
Oh, is that Mama Wolf? We had Wolf Puppy, and there's Dire Wolf.
It's like a regular wolf, but dire.
Huh. Puppy One Lion.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the... Shop and 2 apples. We got to go for the jar. Hey, look what I didn't take.
Right?
Alright, so now this is cool because we can do this.
To that, to that, to that.
And I may as well just get that built.
Sure. It's your odd die user.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Right.
Well, then.
Well, that's certainly a thing he can do.
I mean, at least he didn't inflict any poison this turn.
This turn.
All right. Also all right. And okie dokie. I like it. Now, unfortunately, the shield technically doesn't do anything against poison, so we're probably going to want to ditch shield.
Yeah, as soon as possible, really. And would you look at that? We got an electric shock available.
Shock seems perfect right now.
Yeah. So, can't do anything with the 5, unfortunately. I can just chuck it at him, but...
You can double your 3 to a 6.
Yeah.
And then he gives you 2 evens.
Then...
I guess you throw them.
Right.
And 3. So 8. Take 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm glad about those 2 fruits happening there.
Yeah, really.
Alright. So, what's the play here?
6 damage in the shock. The 2 can give you another die. Or... You don't have a 3.
Oh, man.
I might, yeah, do an upgraded electric shock. And then the 5. And then another 5 with that. Hey. Wizardry.
Witchcraft, really.
Oh, that plays into your theme.
Nah. Alright, what can we buy? Well, we can buy more fruit eventually.
Those, especially the lightning bolt one, are not bad. It only takes a single die to unlock. It takes 2 to cast.
But it's just whatever those 2...
But it just adds whatever those 2 are as damage.
See,
so you
now that thing, the skeleton key would have been useful.
Right. But
so 1 weaken versus... We don't have any weaken damage, and I don't think anything is like strong against weaken.
Earth, yeah. Not really. Either one is nice. They both reduce the amount that you have kind of taken.
I also like that you can't get rid of a weaken on a skill. Like, it's just there until the end of the turn. This can be... If we're fighting something with like 8 dice, then they can just throw a die at it and not give a dang.
If you do the shockwave, I might consider replacing that spear with it. Because we really haven't gotten any use out of Magic Spear.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten an upgrade
And this
slot.
is going to be our big damage dealer anyway.
Okay. Yeah, especially if it's only 1 to upgrade, to unlock it, I mean.
Yeah, and then I guess you'd still get full value if you ate the other, because it was 7.
Yeah.
So, no harm in it.
True.
Let's see how that Kraken likes being sound waved. Hey, speaking of.
Well, we get it right away, so that's nice.
And
then...
I don't know what its upgraded version is, but I am totes curious.
Well, too late now.
Yeah, upgrade the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah.
And then Crystal Ball. Because you're gonna... Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
So, 8 damage in a weekend, and...
Honestly...
Might as well.
Yeah.
Just, if you get a 6 next turn, you can get 2 extra dice. If you don't, no big deal. Not sure what that did.
I think instead of blind 2, it's blind 1.
Okay. Well, that's good.
The good thing about these is it a 6?
Yes! Well, alright then. Oh, man, you can do another one with the even. Straight
and then
up
just
do
throw
9 damage.
9 damage at him?
Yeah. And you're going to be at 6 dice next turn. It's working out okay.
Needs 6, I guess. So he still gets 1, but...
Right. That's, yeah, you
it's
just...
a heavy mitigation on damage that way.
4 damage you took off that turn.
Are you under 3?
Nope.
Alright. Which means that's a big die. Are you under 3?
No.
Alright, so that's also a big die.
They're all... Well, they could be 4, 5, 6s.
Right.
So, I guess you could test it on Hall of Mirror. It's not... That's a 4 or 5. 4 or 5. And then... You would know it's a 5 if it fails the Hall of Mirrors. The other one, the even hall mirrors.
I can also... oh, right.
So it's a 5. And the other one?
It's a 4.
Was a 4. So now you can drop 2 5s in the shockwave.
Right.
You could turn the 3 to a 6 and get another hall of mirror.
Or, since I'm going to already get...
Or another shockwave.
One.
Yeah. Get the upgraded shockwave.
Yeah, let's see what this does.
Oh, 2 weakens.
Oh.
So 2 damage and 2 weakens.
So it's for a total of 3 weaken, which is his entire kit.
Yep. So let's see. That takes it to needing 6s, which he got 2 of course.
But he also needs double 4s to curse me.
Right.
So he blinds one thing. Oh, well, you know.
Hey, he's dead this turn.
Oh, good grief, is he dead?
Excuse me, 4, you're in the way. There's only so much user interface space, you see.
You know
what am I going to do with all these dice? There are great screenshots of people who have been playing Witch, and their screen has 50-something dice, and it's just all the way up to the top of the screen.
Right.
It's amazing.
All right, well, we're on our own against the Direwolf. We got nothing else to...
But I think we level if we kill it, so all out, baby.
And we have a crystal ball to start with, so that's also not bad. Well, let's go ahead and just... Or do I want the mirror in the upgrade for the start?
I think you take the...
What do? You need doubles for that.
So poison, so no point in the shield.
Right.
Or less point, anyway. It does technically. Will mitigate some.
Yeah. Well, it only adds, what, 1 poison?
1 poison, so
yeah.
So
actually a shield would be good, but...
I might mirror with the 2 in a regular slot, put the 6 in it. Then Crystal Ball.
So now we can get our Shockwave.
You can do the Shockwave there. You can double a 1 to a 2. You can
May as well
create another Doppel in the other slot. 2 to 4.
Ah.
And then Shockwave for 9.
The 2 weaken's kind of big.
Yeah. What do we weaken? Claw and a Howl.
Needs double 6, so no curse.
All right.
That's pretty good.
So we took 5 that turn. That's not bad. Dealt 9. We can double the 3 to...
Get another die.
Another die. We can double the 2 and deal 8. And
then,
throw.
Yeah.
All right. Getting there. Oh, good. Good roll.
And you can't do anything with the curse. Nice. Oh, baby.
So...
I think we're just going to lead with that. Or...
You can double the one of the 3s. Or you can double the 3 to
we'll
a
do
6.
that. We'll throw this.
Mm-hmm. Refresh. Double, double. Another 10. All right.
And like everything he does is weak.
Right.
Or
and look at that. No legal plays.
Oh, let's just put them out of their misery and take our level and kindly move along.
Crowd likes it. Level up. More health. Okay. Ooh.
Options.
Upgraded spell slot. Extra die. Prepared slot.
Given what we have, I like another upgraded, actually.
I don't mind an upgraded either. I usually have a very hard time saying no to an upgraded spell slot.
Right. Prepared would be cool if we were still using that magic spear.
Yeah.
But we're not. Everything we have only takes 1 die to activate.
And we're generating dice with Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah, especially if we have 2 upgrades, we're just going to be throwing everything into...
I like it.
Like Hall of Mirrors guarantees for one of them.
Mm-hmm. And we get a chest.
Gold Cauldron.
Do 1 damage and get an even die.
Interesting.
It's tempting to replace Doppel Dice with that, but Shockwave has been benefiting very hard off that doubler.
Yeah.
So I think in our specific build, we may not want it.
Yeah, that would have been good before we got Shockwave.
I was going to say, that would be good if we were still relying on Magic Missile, because then we could dump anything into a Magic Missile with it. But...
Oh, so there's your upgraded
the upgrade double. So you
dice.
could turn a 5 into 10 or 4 into 8 or whatever.
Is it just like replicate the dice?
I think you get 2 dice. You would get like if you put a 5 in, I think you would get 2 5s. You put in a 4, I think you'd get a 6 and a 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Like if it's a 4 and above, like you can't get 8 on a.
Right. So usually it just gives you both dice.
So actually might be worth doing later on.
Yeah.
Anyways, just curious what all the upgrades are for these things.
Right.
All right. Yeah, well, I think we're leaving the gold cauldron. It's cool. It's not cool enough.
Touch not but the lamp.
All right. Who's in here?
Oh, Wicker Man.
Still no fireballs, huh?
Yeah, and the rough thing here is you have to get through 2 enemies to get to anything, but...
Well, the path is Wicker Man Skeleton, because that gives...
Sure. That gives you 2 health and the card.
Yeah, and if I get something amazing from the card or otherwise, I can just leave.
Right. So...
Although I also like getting the experience, but...
Yeah, I think you're right. Wicker Man Skeleton's absolutely the play here. We know he is. We don't have any. Stop taunting us.
We have not gotten a fireball to be seen.
Oh, double. Turn into Hall. Place in slot. Put another Doppel die in the upgraded slot.
Oh, you're right.
That's fine. That one's fine for now. Double it to a 6 and then use it. Alright. That is the one thing about Witch, slow ramp time, because your first turn was literally just to create an extra die.
Yeah, just some setup. But I have this now as well.
True.
So...
He only has 3 dice. Electric Shock is actually very tempting here.
You think so?
Yeah, especially if you put it in the upgraded, because you'll lock 2. Oh, you won't. Oh, that's just to do X damage. Not as good as I was hoping.
Well, still good.
Yeah. You can still gain a die. You can still...
Don't want to do this?
Probably. You still have Crystal Ball.
True. So, get that. I guess just do the 5 damage.
Yeah. And then you can crystal more dice up. You can turn the 3 to a 6. You can replace Electric Shock with Shockwave in an upgrader slot. Do 10 plus 2 weaken.
And then just chuck this, I guess.
And throw the 4, sure.
That Doppel dice is good.
Yep.
So max 3, so that's deals 5 and burns 1.
And that saved you, I think, 6 incoming damage that turn.
Really?
So, yeah.
Alright, well.
I'd do the 6 and the 5 for the Shockwave. Or, well, technically you can do the 6 because you duplicate the 1 to a 2 and put that in Hall Mirrors.
Right.
And then throw them both. Remember, he's weak to fire, so you'll take 4 from that die.
Yep. And then I should, by all rights, be able to get him next turn.
Right.
That double weaken, man.
Yep. Well, it's good. It's good. Alright, yeah.
And then just...
9 from Shockwave. And then... Ooh, now what? Throw all 4.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dice generation.
Alright. The skeleton's a little scary because I have to get to it to get to a heal.
Right. And there's nothing we can do.
Yep.
Alright. Big money, no whammies.
Alright, well, we can get our Hall of Mirrors first off here.
We can.
And that's it, I think. Short of just throwing a die.
We could... Well, hold on. The magic shield is powered by Odd. You could put that in an upgraded slot, use the 3 on it, and give yourself 4 defense for this turn.
Just to kind of bide some time.
The skeleton's just straight damage output, I think. Yeah, 12 damage.
Oh my goodness.
That could have been so much worse.
I mean, it was still pretty bad.
Right. But, so we got our limit break already.
Which is good.
Well, we can double the 3 to a 6 and get our Shockwave out.
Do I want to, like, use the shield first? And then...
Yeah, that's a good idea. Use the shield first, then replace the used shield with your Shockwave, Crystal Ball, Then you can doppel dice with the 1, put it in the empty slot, 2 to 4. Now it's a 9 with 2 weaken.
Hey.
And I think that weaken's going to be important too, because... Ooh.
Really?
Well, that saved you 2 damage. But, yeah. Brutal.
Yes, I don't have another crystal ball.
Right. Yeah, I guess you just do the 6 and the 4 and throw.
I'm actually going to...
Change a doppel to a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't use it right away, but it might come in handy soon.
Hey, that's more like it. That's better. Ooh, uh-oh.
It's still rough, man.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think I have a way of dealing enough damage this fight.
Yeah, the tricky part here is you need to do 2 shock to guarantee you stop his attack, but if you do that, then can you also shockwave to weaken it and like reduce the likelihood that he kills you? Or yeah, so I guess you could do that. Throw the 4 for another. Duplicate or doppel your 1 and do the 8 damage plus 2 weaken, because you need to weaken him too in the event that he does get like a 6 or something that he can't legally.
You know what I should have done? I should have doppeled and put that here instead.
Oh,
to get the 6 again for this.
Oh, for a 12, yeah.
Well, we'll hope that this is enough for now. We'll hope that we have what it takes to get him next turn.
Nope, exactly 6.
Yeah, you dagger.
Which is,
well,
tenacious.
Yeah, that's rough. And there's nothing I could have done about that other than because
you had 2 hard fights in a row with no health.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, we'll try it again.
Yep, that was a strong run.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad run. I think it went further than our first attempt at this.
Which is 5 stars for a reason.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll try again next time.